Nigerian police force have been in the forefront in managing election security operations to ensure elections are conducted peacefully, credible, and without any threat or intimidation. And this is not the first time the police is organizing such election. I used to be CP Fellow Operations. I used to be CPFCT, and I've, as a police officer at the various level commands, either commander, DPO, and so forth, I've also taken part in elections. The present IG is proactive in the sense that he's organizing capacity building training program for officers of the Nigerian Police Force on election security management. And he said in elections have three phases: the pre-election, election period, and post-election. These have different dynamics. And the police, I can assure you, Nigerian Police Force, particularly under the present leadership of the present IG, the police will be ready to do its best. Mr. President has consistently charged the police to maintain neutrality, to ensure that the citizens exercise their franchise without any threat or intimidation, and that vote should count. And this is part of the training that the police is carrying out for its officers, to maintain that neutrality, to ensure that it'll be apolitical and do their job professionally, ensure that the electorate will cast their vote without intimidation. And it also, of course, our umpire INEC, the chairman, they're doing their best to ensure that this election is conducted and carried out in a very transparent manner. And I think with this collaborative effort, both the INEC, the police and security agencies, and with that, and the synergy and collaborative effort that is existing so in recent time amongst these agencies, I'm sure when Nigerian will be quick. I think President Buhari will be quick to Nigerians a very peaceful election, and that will be a legacy that is going to be quick to Nigeria before his exit from as the president of this country. He said politics is for the good of the citizens, good of the country. So we should not do anything that mar the electoral process or create anything that will affect. Like Jonathan said, my ambition will not cause the blood of anybody. So I think we should also achieve our balance in all ramifications and ensure that we conduct ourselves and show that patriotic spirit as Nigerians, because this is our country. We're not that country, and if the world is looking at us. The world is looking at us. And Mr. President has consistently at the UN, everywhere he goes, he has always assured the world that he's going to be quick to Nigerians a very credible and peaceful election. I'm very confident of Nigerian police. Like I told you, the President IG is already carrying out a massive training program for officers of Nigerian police in all these zones. In fact, there's going to be one on Monday, which I'm also going to participate. I will be participating in the series of training on capacity building, election security management. The police is capable. The point is that I just pray that the government should equip the police, because you need the logistics to be able to work. All this, they need the equipment. And recently, Mr. President launched equipment for Nigerian police for crowd control and so forth. I think with this empowerment, I think the police will do better. And the men who are going to be deployed should also make sure that their welfare is being considered, and they are being effective supervision at all levels to ensure that the men carry their functions professionally without abusing their powers and without brutalizing or intimidating any electorate. And then again, you see the issue of violence that INEC has cancelled some police polling booth. INEC also has its intelligence network, and when they observe that an election will be futility when election is conducted and at the end it is cancelled. You waste materials, you waste resources. When they have observed that, of course they have the sense of to assess the situation and to take appropriate action, which I think they've done.